Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and today's yoga classes, while not necessarily in the best of circumstances, still a necessary process. Today will be a restorative practice for grief, really to be in tune to the experience of loss. We'll be holding each posture for a good amount of time, each one having a very strong intention in this process. This will be gentle on our bodies as we are trying to take care of ourselves and our heart. So we're going to start right away in a puppy posture. So going to all fours positions. First to start, knees beneath the hips, wrists beneath the shoulders. Walk the knees back a couple inches. You might want to take them a little bit wider out to the hips. Walking the palms forward and melting forehead or chin down to the mat. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. You're welcome to place a pillow or block underneath the chest if you need extra support here. And in this posture, we are opening through the heart space and ultimately surrendering to this experience. So take a big breath into the space behind your heart, allowing it to expand across the back. Let it go. Creating a safe space for this experience without judgment, just consideration of where we are and how we feel. Allowing this time just to experience that for what it is. Won't be here for too long. Ultimately accepting the finality of the situation, and all that you can do is truly just surrender. Take another breath here. And when you're ready, slide the hips back to the heels, making your way into child's pose. We'll rest here for much longer. In a child's pose, signifying the necessity of starting again, starting from the beginning, and the inner power that exists and having recognition for the ultimate courage that it takes to start again, to build yourself back up from square one. checking in here with the body and making sure that we're not clenching the teeth or the jaw. Relax the forearms and maybe the grip of your fingertips. As we transition into our next pose, I want you to take that tension of courage with you forward. Push through the palms and glide forward onto your stomachs, forearms down, coming into a Sphinx pose. The elbows directly beneath the shoulders, spread wide into the hands here. Draw your forearms back as you push the heart space forward here. And ultimately here in a stage of grief and loss, there is also a new beginning. As intimidating or frightening as it may sound to go forward without what's been lost, we face that future with courage, with our heart space shining forward here, so we push into the elbows. Try not to collapse into the shoulders here, collarbones kind of broaden here. Chin slightly lifted. The bravest thing that we can do for ourselves is to open our heart space to hope and love when we've been hurt. We won't be here for too much longer. Check in with the shortness of your breath here. Make sure that your breaths are staying elongated. Taking a big breath in and out. Release down. You can stack your palms together and rest your forehead on the back of your hands. Just pause here for a moment. Kind of neutralize through the spine, really taking our time. Moving slowly. Take palms to the top of the rib cage. Tuck the toes underneath and on your own way, make your way up to a downward facing dog just for a moment to stabilize the body and to also change our perspectives with a bit of an inversion. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Recognize the power of perspective taking here. Drop the knees down. On the exhale, cross at the ankles and roll forward. Scooting down your mat, we'll come onto our backs here. Make your way there. When you're ready, we'll take the right leg on top of the left thigh, making a figure 4 and thread it through. You can stay with your left foot grounded if that's more comfortable for you, but we're going to open up through the hips here. Allowing yourself to process this experience as so much emotion is stored into the hips. So no judgment, just recognizing what is. On your next inhale, squeeze the knees in just a little closer for releasing. Release the right leg from the left. You can walk the feet out wide, hands to the lower belly, not the knees to fall in. Just a moment of constructive rest, just to stabilize the lower back. And going into the second side, straightening out through the left leg, taking the left ankle on top of the right thigh, staying here, or picking the leg up and threading the arms through. Our figure 4, reclined pigeon. about 2 more breaths here. On the end of your exhale, we'll release the hands and allow the right foot to come back down. And we'll make our way back into constructive rest. And in constructive rest, it's important that we take a moment of gratitude here, expressing that gratitude for what was. Loss is just simply the absence. Experience of loss and grief is an absence. So take time to appreciate and express that gratitude for what it was when you had it, and what that meant to you. When you're ready, we'll heel toe the feet back to the center of the mat, taking the heels together, and this time taking the legs or the knees out wide. You can leave your hands on the lower belly. You can place the left hand first on the heart space and the right hand on top. Or the option is to reach up and overhead and open up through the chest. It goes without being said, feelings of anger, resentment are a very normal part of this process. So important to remember that grief is just love that continues to persevere. We create the safe space to experience these emotions, a bit of an outlet so that we can carry on more consciously, more mindfully, thoughtfully. So these things, try our best to not let this intensity boil over into other aspects of our life. Sometimes cannot be helped, but we do our best. your own time, you can begin to straighten one leg out, followed by the other. Allow your hips to kind of reset by wiggle out through the legs, hug the knees into the chest, and 2 options. If it feels intuitive to take a shavasana, I invite you to do so. Probably be very helpful and healing. If you're ready to finish off this class and continue on with your day, we'll finish here in a seated position, taking 3 breaths together. First in through the nose, out the mouth, in through the nose, out the mouth. This time as we breathe in through the nose, we'll reach the arms up and overhead, hands come together in prayer. Exhale out through the mouth as we take it down to heart center. Bowing forward, let enlighten me, so you can always let enlighten you. God, we say namaste. Thank you so much for joining me and taking this time. I sure hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave me a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. Till then, thank you so much.